they will receive their reward. In Arabic they say, مَنْ جَدَّ وَجَدَ وَمَنْ زَرَعَ حَصَدَ. Whoever puts forth effort, he will receive it, and whoever sows, he will reap it. And Allah the Exalted said that if my servant intends to do a good deed and he does not do it, then it is recorded for him as one good deed. But if he does it, then it is recorded as 10 good deeds and multiplied up to 700 times. Allah rewards intention, but the real reward is in the action, which is essentially the effort we put forth. We have in Islam many examples of effort. When Maryam was pregnant with Isha and she needed food, Allah didn't send it from the sky on a golden platter, even though He could have, easily. He said, وَهُزِّي إِلَيْكِ بِجِذْعِ النَّخْلَةِ تُسَاقِطْ عَلَيْكِ رُطَبًا جَنِيًّا. Shake the trunk of the palm tree towards yourself, and it will drop upon you ripe fresh dates. Who here was in that kind of state? She was pregnant on her own and did not have anyone to help her, and Allah still said, put forth some effort. So we should always put forth at least some effort. Once the Prophet, peace be upon him, was after Fajr, he asked the congregation, who began today fasting? And Abu Bakr said, I did. And then the Prophet said, who participated in a funeral today? And Abu Bakr said, I did. Thank you. And then the Prophet said, who fed a needy person today? And Abu Bakr said, I did. And then the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, who visited a sick person today? And Abu Bakr said, I did. Then the Prophet, peace be upon him, finally said, these things cannot all mean a single person, but that he will enter paradise. He didn't go to paradise for nothing, but he supplied effort. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said, I am as my servant expects me to be. I am with him when he mentions me, and if he mentions me to himself, I mention him to myself. And if he mentions me in an assembly, I mention him in an assembly greater than it. And if he draws near to me, a hand's length, just this much, Allah will draw near to him an arm's length. And if he comes to me walking, I'll go to him at a speed. And this is Sahih Bukhari. Everything said in this hadith requires some effort. It might not be a law, but it requires some effort. And Allah will reward the person exponentially. One final thing, inshallah, that I'll conclude on. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said that no one of you will enter paradise by his deeds alone. And the companions asked, not even you, O Messenger of Allah? And he said, not even me, except that Allah has covered me with His grace and mercy. Inshallah, we'll be of those that Allah runs toward, and we will put forth effort that we will be rewarded for in this life and the next. O Allah, make us of those who put forth effort and who are enveloped in your mercy. Assalamu alaikum.